Hi folks, welcome to this afternoon's stream. Final Fantasy VIII is going to be the order of the day, of course. And we've made our way out of the prison, which we did last night, so we're going to be continuing on from there. Now, before we go to the missile base, which is technically our next destination, there's just a couple of things that we can do in Delling City. Now, some of that stuff I've already done off stream. Including the infinite gil trick, though I haven't got an infinite amount of gil. I didn't actually do that for all that amount of time, mainly because we don't really need to. But I'm just going to go ahead and purchase some tents, which is something I forgot to do. And then the plan is to head over to the General's mansion and try and get the Renoa card off him. We do have to trade it, unfortunately, for the Ifrit card, but we can get that back a little bit later on. So it'll all balance out in the end. So greetings to everybody that's joining us in chat. I can see a lot of hellos there. So I'll just cover all of that with a big blanket hello to you all. Thanks for stopping by today. It's great to see yous. You guys are really dedicated. You always beat me to these live streams. I'm just going to do the infinite gil trick just once. 205,800 starting gil. Sounds kind of strange, doesn't it, saying you're only going to do the infinite gil trick once. I mean, it's infinite gil, so you can never actually reach it. Anyhow, we're looking for recovery medicine. So we get 25 mega potions, and after I've done this, I'm just going to stock up on about 15 or so tents, because they do come in useful. So it is worth getting them. Right, where are they? There they are. Hey, now we've got 230,800 gil, and we can buy some tents. And still not be out of pocket for doing so. Wonderful stuff. Okay. Oh, Daniel. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Fuzzmaster. Hey, good morning, Daniel. I hope you're having a pleasant day so far. Mark says, finally got Eden to level 100. Goodness me. Eden is still a pipe dream for me. I'm going to be honest with you. Still a bit of a ways off before I get my hands on that Guardian Force. So, I will be drawing him though in due course. Probably not today. We're just going to head into here. I think we'll rest up, save up, and then we'll make our way over to Caraway's mansion. And say, would you play cards with us, please? Hello, Shana. Nope, we have just begun. Just been farming for curse spikes. Oh, that can be a bit of a nuisance farm, can't it, Crystal? Because the drop rate is somewhat low, if I remember. Although I haven't obviously got that far, well, done that myself yet, I should say. Right, we're going to head over to the mansion next. Well, I don't think it matters too much, Renoa, when you get it. Hello, Arias. Relentless, just found your channel. Your tips and Let's Play has really helped to get back into Final Fantasy VIII. Well, that's fantastic. Glad you found the channel, Relentless, and welcome to you. Right, let's try and manoeuvre around a little bit better here. That's more like it. Okay, so... oh, I forgot about this save point here. We'll go ahead and use it, since it could all go wrong. One of the sad things for me is that I actually like the Ifrit card. But if we do want to get the Renoa card, then that sacrifice is something we have to do. Komodorobu. Thank you ever so much for subbing on YouTube. Yeah, don't forget to sub if you're new, guys. Do have a lot of Final Fantasy content for you to check out if you're interested. Not only for Final Fantasy VIII either, but for quite a few of the Final Fantasy games. Right. Oh, actually, I best not. I forgot this isn't a normal card game. We need to go ahead and play Rubbish. I wonder if he can beat 4 Gizzards and Ifrit. Oh, we get to go first. I wonder what's best to play here. Oh no, he's winning. I know, let's play our best card. Oh dear, I've exposed the number 2. Wow, it's actually really hard to lose, isn't it? When the opponent sucks so much. But I think we can do it. I'm pretty sure the rule is... Well, it doesn't matter what the rule is. He can take my gizzard cards if it's set to all or something. Goodbye, Ifrit. I shall miss you. But we will get you back in due course. Do not you worry about that. Right, now if we speak to him... he'll tell us that he lost the Ifrit card we played him about 5 seconds ago to the Galbadia Garden Master Martine. Now, we'll be able to play Martine and get that card back, but we won't be able to do that for a short while, so we're just going to have to suck up the fact that we lose Ifrit to this guy, but in return, we should be able to get his Renoa card. So which should we play in return now? Maybe Sacred. Sacred is quite a good card also. Yep, let's go for Sacred. And he didn't play Renoa. That's really annoying. Steve, please. Very true, Harriet, very true. Everybody's sad about Ifrit. Don't worry, guys, there is a plan. There is a plan. We shall get Ifrit back. I'm missing Ifrit already. I can't put anything down here. Well, we can just stick Zal down there. He's no Ifrit, but he'll do the job. Ritaxerin, thank you for subbing on YouTube. Very much appreciated. It has to be said. Good morning, David. How are you doing today, dude? Yeah, also when we get to Fisherman's Horizon, we'll be manipulating card rules once more as well, so just bear that in mind. We've got that to look forward to. There she is. The girl herself. What a good play there, dude. Just because you have the good cards doesn't mean you deserve them. Remember that little philosophy. Oh, he's got a bomb card. I can't just go rushing in with that thing then. Let's just stick this down here. Right, what's next? I don't think it really matters too much. We'll just stick that down there. Play defensively. We'll stick that there. Take them both. Okay, we still win even with that stupid same rule. I think we'll pick Renoa here. It depends on what region you're in, One Winged Angel Sephiroth. But usually if you're trying to spread open, then you'll need to make sure you save. Make sure you're carrying open from another region. And then play somebody that wants to change the rules, and then hopefully it will spread after the end of that game. But you don't actually have to play them. You can quit out of the menu, and then straight away you'll learn if you've spread it or not. So you speak to them, play cards with them, and then when you get to the triple triad screen, just quit, and hopefully open or spread if you're carrying it from another region, as I say. So, oh dear. Hey Quintin. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? Right, well, we're actually done now in Delling City. Yeah, we will get Ifrit back, but not until a little bit later on. So we have to sacrifice Ifrit for the greater good, because then later we'll end up with Renoa card and Ifrit, rather than just Ifrit. Where the heck am I going? Can you get out this way? Oh, yeah, you can, but it's a long way around. Getting rid of the same rule. Abolishing rules is usually a lot trickier than actually spreading rules, in my opinion. So, again, it depends on the region you're in. But it's a similar process. Right then, so we're going to make our way over to the missile base, but we need the car. And the car should be... Well, there it is, look. This is where I enjoy having the 3 times speed, because the world map movements can tend to be a little bit slow in my opinion. Let me just bring up exactly where we're going. Over here, which means that we're on the wrong path right now. Yeah. Right, so we can't go in without the cart. So we'll just save. Then we'll head on inside. And the missile base is quite a fun area, though it can be a little bit confusing from time to time. Hello, Angel. Does Mighty Guard always cast aura, or is it random, Kyle asks. Does somebody have the answer to that question in chat? Quentin says, I'm good. My PS4 account got hacked. Oh, that sucks. I'm slowly sorting it out for you. And you're going to have a baby girl as well. Oh, congratulations, Quentin. That's wonderful news. Fantastic stuff. Right then, in we go. Yeah, I've got a little daughter myself, Quentin. My little treasure. In we go. And here we are. Yeah, oh, that's good parking there by Selfie. And in that uniform as well, I'm impressed. Right, so we have to be a little bit careful here then, guys. Mostly because you can actually lose seed rank if you're rubbish at this part of the game, make mistakes, etc. Yeah, Fisherman's Horizon. You can play Martine, can't you, Renoa? That's right. Oh, yeah, the CC group are... well, that's a quest we'll be beginning shortly, after the missile base in the next section. Something to look forward to. I actually enjoy the CC quest because you can get some nice cards from it. Yeah, absolutely, Renoa. If we can do that final boss, and I would like to try and draw stop as well, which I don't normally do on that final boss because of the time limit. But because we've got the 3 times speed, maybe we'll be able to. So, we'll see. Yeah, let's go inside. The analog controls feel a little bit awkward here, actually. I keep getting stuck. Look, that is weird. What is going on? I couldn't move then. Might try and use the D-pad. Yeah, we need to go to the other door. Thank you, Quinty. I thought it was this thing we needed to go to, wasn't it? Yeah, it is. We just need to trigger a scene here. I was trying to do this a moment ago, but I just wasn't in the correct location. So, no, we've got Nico. I completely forgot who we've got now. Nico, Irvine, and Quistis, I believe. It was yesterday that we sorted the groups out. So, that was an eternity ago for me. I've forgotten now who we chose. Yeah, thanks, Reno. But I was trying to go to the this middle bit. The controls seemed a little bit awkward in here, though. Hey, Crazy Shark Guy. Good morning to you. Although it's actually afternoon here. It's like 2:45 in the afternoon. Still, for us gamers, I suppose that is still morning, isn't it? Mario, thank you for subbing there. We can actually choose either of these. it doesn't really matter. I think my favourite one is to tend to choose Act Casual. I mean, nothing actually happens, but it's fun. Morning, Infinite. Welcome to the stream. Hey, a little bit of a Easter egg. Well, not really an Easter egg, but a bit of a tidbit for you. That's the boss over there, covered under that blanket that's part of the background. I saw it posted on Reddit earlier. I don't think I'd noticed it before myself. But yeah, even though it's like a slightly different colour, I'm pretty sure that is the boss that we fight a little bit later on, the tank thing. So, just thought it'd be worth pointing that out anyway. Oh yeah, you can walk there, can't you? I don't think it makes any difference to anything ultimately. But yeah, you're right, you can walk past that guy. I don't think that affects your seed rant though. I thought we'd be maxed out on blind. Apparently not. Right, we talk to these guys. Yeah, if it's not the boss, it's one of a similar model. I mean, it is a different colour, because the boss, I'm pretty sure, is like a blue colour. But that could just be the model, because it's not the background model then, so it's a little bit different. But the actual machine looks the same. Right, so after that little scene with the guards, we're going to be making our way back. And we should be able to go through this door now. I think we need to speak to one of these soldiers. Oh yeah, this one. I think you can, Crystal. I think you can draw from hidden draw points even without move find equipped. You just can't see them. Right, we're just going to tell them to go on ahead. So to start with in this area, we're just running back and forth, speaking to the various soldiers here. Passing the various orders around between them. Yeah, you can't see the full live draw point in this place, can you, Mark? Even if you have move find equipped. I think I'm correct on that. So I don't think that makes any difference anyway, having move find equipped. You can draw it either way. Hey, Jonathan Walsh, thank you so much for the super chat. That's very, very kind of you. I have been loving your videos. Well, I've been having quite a blast playing Final Fantasy VIII, so it's been a pleasure making them. And thanks again for the super chat. Very kind of you. Yeah, don't worry, Shana. I am definitely going to be getting the full life draw points. It's a bit of a shame because I hate having just a limited amount of magic spells. But full life you can't really pass up on. And we'll be able to stock up on it fully later on anyway. Hello, Sophia. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to yourself as well, Jonathan. I thanked you for the super chat, but never welcomed you to the stream. So, yep, welcome. And to everybody else that's joined us recently as well, of course. Right, we'll save again. Just keep on top of the saves is my recommendation. Especially in this section. And now we're going to speak to this fellow. The one who we could have walked past but chose not to. Let's walk to him now, shall we? As way of apology for rushing past him before. Okay. Right, I think there's a draw point in here, yeah. But this isn't the full life one, unfortunately. That comes in a little while. For now, we'll just make do with a Blizzard. And we get 12 of them. Yeah, full life is fantastic, isn't it, for junctioning to HP. It's a lot better than regen anyway, and you don't really want to junction holy, at least if you're like me, because you'll want to junction holy to strength more than anything. Or to magic or something. Just hit whatever. Hey, thanks JGS. Not the most exciting story, I'm afraid, Rich. That was from the World of Warcraft beta when it used to have a random name generator, and it actually generated the name Fuzzfinger for me. And it kind of stuck ever since. I know it sounds like that kind of name that might have an interesting story behind it, so keep it to yourself. It really doesn't. Bang on it hard. I'm banging as hard as I can. I'm not going to have a controller left in a minute. There we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a shame you just can't junction full life to everything, isn't it? Right, we're going to leave the room. Then we have to defend our actions. You're better off not fighting, by the way, guys. If you fight when you have the option not to, it actually has a chance of lowering your seed rank. So just be aware about that. That if ever you get the choice not to fight, then don't. Okay? Reviews from the north. Greetings. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Yeah, you got it, Bushy. Oh, by the way, welcome, dude. I know, yeah. I think I've just deflated your thoughts on the matter, having spent many years on my channel. You never realised it was something as stupid as that, did you? We can choose whatever we want here. I think just don't choose the fighting option. Yeah, that's the option I chose, Shana. How are you guys all doing anyway? I just thought, only one more day and it's the weekend. Then we get to play more Final Fantasy VIII. Even though we're doing that anyway. Still, don't feel as guilty about it then, do you? Might as well use the save points. I think we're just going back. Anything else to click here? I don't think so. This one's still locked. Okay, we'll carry on. Yeah, doing good, thanks, Serenity. Meech Monroe. Yeah, it's quite a chill section, this, isn't it? Yeah, very much. Especially with the right option selected, so you can avoid combat. Right, we're going to go and use the computer over there now. You've been playing Gears 5, have you, Arbush? Yeah, I've played the introductory tutorial. I downloaded it on Xbox with the Game Pass. But it was so late last night, I played it for about 20 minutes. And I had to come off then to go to bed. I was shattered. But from what I've seen, the first 20 minutes of the tutorial, I was having a lot of fun with it. And I've not played Gears before, so that was helpful for me. Yeah, oh, don't worry about it. We haven't been going for too long. Yeah, 27 minutes or so. You haven't missed too much. Just making our way through the missile base. Good to see you, though. Welcome, Wes. Yeah, a couple of people were wondering if the game's going to be ported over to phones. Now in the same way that Final Fantasy VII was. I've never really played Borderlands 1 or 2, Wes, so I kind of feel like I'd have to catch up with them before playing Borderlands 3. Are you going to be playing that one? Good day, defending the game, and Corey Day, welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? Good to see you here. Just making our way through the missile base here in Final Fantasy VIII and trying to get all the correct options selected, which I think we're just about doing. We need to push this thing, but again, trying to find positions in Final Fantasy VIII when you need to do these little mini-game things can be a bit of a nuisance. Oh, there we go. We had to go in the middle of these people. Oh no, he's spamming the square button. It's pretty mean, isn't it? I think I did actually dabble in the first Borderlands game. I mean, that was obviously a few years ago now. I remember there was like a little robot thing. I think that was Borderlands that followed you around. I can't remember. Might be confusing myself with Destiny. Oh yeah, good point, look. Thanks for the tip there, Steve. And we did it. It wasn't too bad in the end. That was one heavy object. It's got to be said. When's Borderlands 3 out then? What's the release date of that? I'm guessing if it's been pre-installed, it's not too far off now, is it? I'd probably give them to Squall, to be honest, Mariah. Mainly because you could junction them to his strength stat, and he can make the most of it with his gunblade ability. But I don't think it really matters ultimately. Either case, Flare is very powerful, so, you know, it is a hard farm. Hard as in time consuming. But you are rewarded with the most powerful magic. At least outside of Ultima. You know, which you can't get until much, much later on. So, yeah, good luck with that. But I didn't even try for luck up. I think if you want to do RNG manipulation, I could be wrong, I'm going off the top of my head here, but I think you need to speak to that guy 64 times if you want to try and force it. But I didn't do luck up because you only get one of them. If you got like, could do it infinitely like you could with the Rosetta Stones, that'd be a fantastic place to farm that. But Square were too wise for that, unfortunately. So, yeah, I didn't really bother with it. Right, this is where the draw point is, isn't it? There it is. Before we actually draw from this, I'm just going to see who's got the highest magic stat. Just remind myself of that fact. So, Quistis has 45, 67, or Irvan also has 67. You could go and save, I guess, before doing this, because full life is kind of worth the little trek to reload if you don't get a lot of them. But, yeah, I can't be bothered. And so I make do with 4, apparently. So this probably restocks as well at some point, but I doubt we'll be here for when that happens. Yep, so don't forget that full life draw point there, guys. As I say, you're probably not going to get many, even if you keep reloading to try them with a high magic stat. But it is a very, very, very powerful magic, although 4's not going to be enough to junction, really. But when we get some more later on, then it might be. I wasn't really listening to what he said then. Oh, yeah. Right, we're going to go back to the save point first. I'm happy with the 4 that we got. We could have got more. I don't think there's any way to really know Crystal because there's no voice acting. V-I-N-E to me is vine. Like the plant. The fruit of the vine. That's how it's always been pronounced to me, so it's probably how I'll always pronounce it. I suspect it's correct. Although in saying that, if there's one thing that generates a lot of hate on my YouTube channel, it's people that get absolutely torn apart when they hear me butcher the various names that are mispronounced in Final Fantasy games. As if it's the worst thing in the world that you've mispronounced something that just nobody actually has a clue how it's pronounced anyway. And even especially in games with voice acting, when the various different voice actors of the Final Fantasy game that you're playing all have different ways of pronouncing a specific name. You kind of have to pick one. That said, you know, I was very surprised when I first played Final Fantasy X and learned that Chocobo was actually Chocobo. Wow, this is some really sophisticated computer software technology, isn't it? Gotta say, I'm impressed with this. Very impressed. I thought it was error ratio. Where the heck is error ratio? Target, maybe. Oh, yeah, there it is. I've always called her Quistis. But I could be getting that wrong. But it seems to read as Quistis to me. I'll do another one defending the game. I think this is about the 3rd time I've played Final Fantasy VIII through on my channel. So, just do it again. That's what I did. Although it has been a couple of years for me, I've got to be honest with you. Anyway, we need to go to error ratio here. And then just bung it up. This is a little bit slow, isn't it? I am holding it down, can't really go any faster. I guess if we put speed up on. Okay to upload? I think so. Yeah, could be, Mariah. Could be. Like Kistis. That sounds weird to me, though. I think because I pronounced it Quistis for so long. That QU has that kind of queen sound. So Quistis is pretty much where I think it's at. I hate finding out I'm wrong, though, on various pronunciations, especially once I've pronounced them a certain way for so many years. Trying to change my muscle memory to speak another way. It just never sounds right then. I'm pretty sure I've done everything correct. By the way, guys, if you don't do this right, you'll actually get... Yeah, you'll get game over if you do that wrong, so make sure you don't mess it up. Real life Rosetta Stones teach you a language, not ability times 4. Well, be helpful if they taught both, actually. But... Oh, you're playing on the Switch, are you? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty awesome to be able to play this game portable now, isn't it? Are there any mods around for Final Fantasy X and X-2? We do need to just sort out junctions and that here. Although we are fully junctioned, as you can see. I've got all 3 characters now with HP junction. Yay! I just moved Diablos across onto Selfie, actually. Seeing as how she was the only one that was missing that. So. I'm going to give Quistis Mug. No, not Quistis, because I just said I gave Diablos to Selfie, didn't I? I'm going to give Selfie Mug. She doesn't really need magic plus 40% right now. I haven't got Bio, unfortunately, but Bio's good if you have got it to stick on your elemental attack. In terms of other things, you can stick stuff on status attack if you want. Stick stuff on status defense. I don't think we really need to do a whole lot, since I'm pretty much already set up and we're good to go. And this is one fight that you just can't avoid, okay? So I did say avoiding fights in this place reduces your seed rank from being lowered. This one doesn't, because you have to engage in it. I did not know that, Corey. I've not paid attention to the Final Fantasy X modding scene. Well, that's awesome, Phantom. Well done on getting your 2 Rosetta Stones. That's pretty much what I've done, Crystal. But instead of moving Quetzalcoatl across, I've moved Diablos. So I'll move Diablos back later. But for now, no need. I pronounce his name as Zidane. Is there another way of pronouncing his name? I've always called him Zidane. I guess you could, now that I look at it, call him Zidane or something. Maybe some of you do that, but I've always said Zidane. Possibly because of the French footballer. Yeah, that's how I've heard the commentators refer to him. And his name is spelt the same, so pretty much that's how I've done it as well. Right, so as usual, we shall check out Any interesting draws? I doubt there's going to be many. We could stock up on Confuse, but I'm not really going to bother. May as well. I don't think we've got it yet. I should probably kill one of these before we actually worry about that. Oops, forgot to mug him. Oh well. Kyle, thank you so much for subbing on YouTube. There we go, and now we can just hold down the command on the controller and draw all our Confuses. Cypher? Is there another way? That's how I pronounce it. Cypher. Is there another way to pronounce it then? Oh, that's interesting, Adam. Like Zidane and Zidane. Ah, there is a lot of pronunciations. I mean, all of these issues are solved now with the later games because of the voice acting. But hey, we don't just play the later games, do we? We play the classics. And that means we need to try and make things up ourselves when it comes to pronunciations. Robert Adams, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Enjoy your stay here on the channel. Yeah, I used to refer to Tidus as Tidus until I actually played the game. And then everybody called him Tidus. Let's just slow down a sec. Oh, he just cast Confuse on me. That's not very nice. Okay. Let's mug this guy. Nope. Irvine's so confused, he didn't allow Quistis to finish her draws. I think we're stocked. Oh, we can still get confused from this guy. I could have killed those other two then. I'm guessing we're nearly full now. We must be. No! I missed. Good. Good, good, good. Hey, we're full. Right then, time to finish this guy off. And then we're done. Let's mug. If he still survives. Well, we got a tent. And he's dead. Oh, we get experience from that battle. That's really annoying. I had no idea because it's a forced encounter. Fortunately, we didn't level at all. But yeah, just a little tip there, guys. You get experience. Maybe you can cast Break on them. I completely didn't think about that. I'm not going to reload because we didn't level, so there's really no point in doing so. Right, and now we get the timer starting, I believe. Oh, please, David. That's the one word I hate. Curl. Something like that. Curl. I'll just say Carl. Right, let's just sort out junctions. Elemental lightning is ideal here. At least if your characters can actually... yep, Thunderar. We don't have Thunderguard, do we? Nope. I still haven't got that. Goodness me. Right then, anyway, Thunderar will do fine. And can Irvine have that? Yep. Okay, he'll just have to have Thunder. Yeah, Confuse is quite nasty, especially because the chances are you've probably boosted your characters up with high strength stats. So you can often find yourself getting one shot with Confuse. Interestingly, some of the more damaging abilities in this game from enemies are abilities that themselves don't do like fixed amounts of damage or something. Not really, Poochie Head. You'll just miss out on one set of stat boosts later. Isn't this where we actually choose our time limit now? Yeah, I think you've probably about got it right there, guys. Hang on, what do we have to click now? I thought... Oh, is it in here? Which is my favourite Final Fantasy character? I don't know, actually. It's something I've never really thought of. Who's yours, Yum Yum? I'll have to get back to you with that. I don't want to give you the wrong answer then change my mind 2 minutes later. It won't be much further now, Nate. We just need the Guardian Forces. I think we've already got, or we can already gain access to Vitality bonus, Strength bonus, HP bonus. So there's 3. I think we're just missing Spirit bonus. I can't remember. No, I don't think Carbuncle has that. He has Vitality. Spirit bonus and... what's the other one? Magic bonus. Did I say that one? I think we got that one already. So I think it's the Spirit bonus that we're missing. Then we'll have all of them. I levelled up my Guardian Forces, Poochie Head, when we took control of Cypher earlier on. I killed my other 2 party members and just levelled Cypher up, since that doesn't make any difference to the rest of the game. And in doing so, was able to level up the Guardian Forces. You can even keep Guardian Forces on your other characters, and they will still gain levels, even though they're dead at that time. Yeah, I do like the Final Fantasy VII characters. Mostly because I like Final Fantasy VII. Which was the first Final Fantasy that I played. Hey, John, thanks for subbing. That's very kind of you. Oh, there's one thing I would like to do. I completely forgot to mention this. Good morning to you, Mike. Welcome to the stream. Just got a brief glimpse at the boss there. Probably should have done this before the timer. But all I'm going to do is go over to Selfie and remove Mug. Mug is of no serious consequence. I think Spirit is good to have on here because this guy has a nasty magic attack, which we can reduce with Spirit magical defences. Right, this is the thing that was covered up inside against the background a few moments ago. Let's just speed through the dialogue here. Right, so what we're going to do now is, even though we've got a little bit of limited time, is actually try and draw stop. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get a whole lot of it, but we'll see. Irvine... Oh. It's because he's got other magics, and so Selfie. That's really annoying. Have I got anything they can get rid of? Demi. Yeah, I'll get rid of that Selfie. You don't need one Demi. I don't think Irvine has, unfortunately. Trying to cast some of these. 6 arrows or something. I just can't be bothered with that. So we'll just start attacking with Irvine. You can cast slow on this guy, by the way. I'll just get some basic attacks off. Oh, we need to be careful. This guy is one of those rare bosses that actually gets more dangerous the more damage you do to him. So I might not attack just yet. To start off with, he tends to just do basic weak attacks, but as he starts to lose health, he starts to cast his beam attack, which is absolutely ruthless. Although at low level, probably not a huge deal. If I can get 200 stops, then I suppose that's good. I'm just going to cast on Irvine, that way I haven't got to keep skipping with him. I can just hold the command button down. As you can see, beam cannon is very nasty, and it doesn't work to cast shell. You might think it's worth casting shell in this fight because of that beam cannon. It isn't. Protect is better because it at least reduces the damage from his physical attacks. Yep, Thunder and Elemental Attack is what I've got, Serenity. And as you say, it's particularly useful to have. So we should be nearly stocked up on these stops. Okay, in fact, we're very close. So I'm just going to heal up Irvine. Have we got Cura? I know we've got Cura Gar, but I kind of need that. Just make sure that Self is pretty darn close. Oh, she's fully stocked up as well on stop. So let's start attacking this guy. He won't last long, don't worry. Good morning, Nathaniel. How are you doing today? I can't be bothered, Shana. Oh, the only reason I was casting Protect on Irvine was just so I could hold the button down on the controller. There was really no need for me to actually cast Protect at all. It was just a easy cast spell to use, so that I didn't have to keep going, depressing the controller button to keep drawing on the other characters, if that makes sense. Don't worry, this guy's going down even without Protect active. You at work, are you still, Nathaniel? Well, I say still, you probably came home since the last time you were there, I'd imagine. How do I get Vitality stat boost from Carbuncle? If I do have the... I'm not sure what you mean there, sorry, Serenity, what you mean by your question. Carbuncle has Vitality plus 20%, Vitality plus 40%, I think it is, and then Vitality bonus. You need to learn plus 20% and plus 40%, and then you can learn the... Oh, we're going to get more experience now. Then you can learn Vitality bonus. Maybe that answers your question. Right, do we have any breaks? I'm not sure if it would work here, but might just get a little bit of less experience if we do. Let's just attack him. Doesn't matter if we get a level. Oh no, we don't get experience from them anyway. We did from the other force battle earlier on, but not from this one, so that's helpful. We get the Weapons Monthly June. Hey, 4 AP, taught us 2 abilities. Oh, we can't do much now, can we? Just have to run backwards and forwards. All helpless like. Thoughts on making summons? DLC you have to pay for in the new Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, I have heard... Obviously, that there's a few summons associated only with the various editions of the game, which is always annoying. But the most annoying about that is I'm pretty sure that I think it's the Carbuncle summon is only available with the first class edition. Now, I am getting contradictory information about that. Some people in chat yesterday were saying that's not the case. But according to the Square Enix website, you do get that extra summon only with the first class edition, which is the one that comes with the Play Arts figure that's like £260 in the UK. The Digital Deluxe edition only comes with the Chocobo Chick and the Cactuar summon, but not Carbuncle. So if that's the case, then that does kind of suck. Oh, I see what you mean, Serenity. Yeah, you mean you want to learn it automatically like I did, so you don't have to farm the AP for it? I can't remember. I think Orichalcyon or something, which I got from the Spider Boss. Teaches Vitality plus 40%. And I cannot remember what the first item was, though, to teach plus 20%. You'd have to check out the video that I did. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I'll have to check that Gorillas thing out, or 2D, or whatever it is, Mariah, because a few people have said that. I've never heard of it myself. Well, found it myself. But you're not the first person to say that, so I'll have to go and see what all the fuss is about at some point. Yeah, good point, David. Those Amnesia Greens come in super useful, don't they, later on? Due to the severe limit that you have in teaching new abilities and stuff. Well, that's the missile base finished. Now we have the garden section, which is perhaps just as exciting, if not more so. Before we do anything else, however, we're going to switch junctions. I've got to remember who I use for who here. I'll switch Zell and Squall if need be. Can't remember if I've put them in the right categories or not. No, what have I just done? Right, I think that's right. Let me just check. So Rinoa should be the one with Diablos. Yeah, that's fine. Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit, and then, yeah, Brothers and the like, Carbuncle and whatnot on Zelly Boy. Okay, I think we're sorted. I think we're sorted. Right, I need to see who hasn't got something on their strength stat here. Okay, I'm going to take Zell's off, I think. Mainly because we need somebody to be carding. In fact, who has the card ability? If it's Zell? No, it isn't. It must be Rinoa. No. Is it Squall? Yeah, that's fine then. No, I haven't started it yet, but I will do, Crystal. The whole CC card quest group thing begins in this section. You're absolutely right. But I haven't started it right now. But I will do, if that kind of makes sense. Just let me check that I haven't missed that, but I don't think I have. Just let me know in the chat, guys, exactly when I start that, because I think that just comes up in a little while. Right, select I don't get it. We do have a battle here. we can't escape this battle, but I'm pretty sure we can card it. So hopefully Zell isn't going to kill this little gnat thing. Yep. Saves us getting some experience. Let me just check that, guys. I'm just checking on Google now. Best take care of this guy first, though, hadn't I? Couple of attacks. I won't attack with Renoa because she's got a junction on her strength stat. Oh, there we go. Job done. Job's a good one. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. We're okay. We don't need to do the CC quest until a little bit later, once we've averted the crisis here. Yeah, I don't think I've got luck junction, unfortunately, on anything. But I've not had much bad luck, actually, in terms of junctioning. Sorry, in terms of carding. So far, everything's been okay. I don't think there's only been, I think, one time when I was, for ages, trying to go ahead and card an enemy, and it didn't work for a long time. That was when we was fighting the Adamantoise things a few streams ago. Yeah, that guy gives us a mega potion. Aaron, thank you so much for your super chat. Thinking about all this spicy content made me poo myself on the tube. Lovely, Aaron. Absolutely lovely. But appreciate the super chat there, dude. Very kind of you. Right, okay, just speak to him a couple of times and we get the... I feel sorry for everybody else on the tube with you, though. I've got to be honest. Venom Buzz, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Oh, did you catch that, did you? Meech Munro. With the little prompto jingle. Yeah, I only put that in occasionally. You got to be lucky to catch a video that has that. That's more like a little Easter egg that you might get. It certainly isn't the norm for the end of my videos. Maybe 1 in 10 will have that. Oh, yeah, thanks for stopping by then, John, if I don't see you, dude. Yeah, thanks, Evan. Especially for that message. Yeah, 100 deaths to junction Renoa. Great little thing you can set up, isn't it? It's a good job we got Zell in the party, which is what you guys suggested to me before, because we'll be able to continue on with his little mini quest thing. Farad, you at this part almost, are you? It's pretty awesome, dude. It's like in the midst of Disc 2 now, aren't we? Or what would have been Disc 2 if we were playing the physical version of the game. So good progress. Let's start on this side. Yeah, we'll start with the infirmary and then we'll finish up with the library. Now, there are a few enemies to fight, so it could probably be a good idea just to heal up at this point. Matthew Linguist, thanks for subscribing. Throw some cure action around these parts. Simosaurs, that's awesome. Thanks for your feedback. Appreciate you checking out the guides. So we now have to go through various battles, don't we, in each of the sections of Garden in order to neutralise them. Right, a repeat of the Granaldo encounter. Yep, good point, Crystal. I think in every area you can speak to somebody, can't you? Let's just go ahead and... Can this be carded? I'm not too sure. This is like a boss, isn't it? Or at least it was originally. I honestly don't know if this can be carded. No. Okay, well that answers that question, so we'll just attack. At least you get a message telling you if it can't be. Urgent Force, hello. Greetings, welcome to the stream. There he goes. I guess we can go ahead then. No, I won't Junction Cell because some of the other encounters might be cardable. Oh, we do get experience. That's a bit annoying. I suppose the Wizard Stones are nice. Hello, Bree. Welcome. How are you doing this fine day? You have to go through quite a bit here without a save point, don't you? Oh, I can't get the elixir. Because we're full on elixirs. And I'm pretty sure that Dr. Kadawaki here would otherwise give us an elixir. Nick, thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. I've said that phrase so much now, my tongue's melted. I'm so grateful though to you guys for subscribing, of course. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you, Dr. Kadawaki. An elixir that I'm pretty sure was already full on, but somehow I managed to get it anyhow. So we'll move on. Next up is the quad. You can also get random enemy encounters as well around this area, so it might be worth just doing what I've done and got the no encounters option on. Or, if you're not playing the remaster, having Diablos' encounter non-ability equipped. That's one way of putting it, David. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, Bree. Possibly. I think Break only works on humanoid enemies. Am I incorrect about that? I'm not sure. But Simosaurs, thanks for subbing. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't have bio, Rias. I don't know why I don't have bio. Would somebody be kind enough, if they know, to tell me what I can card mod so I haven't got to research it so I can get bio? Because it's something I keep meaning to have, but they're not having. Okay, we didn't get the encounter. I think this is the only area where there's a chance of you not getting the encounter. Get henched. Thanks for subbing. Well, we're making good progress here. Is it a bomb in this one? Might be a bomb. Oh, good point, Crystal. Good point. I guess whatever we get by accident, even without farming, is a bonus that we won't have to get later on when we do want to farm, isn't it? Right, we should be able to card the bomb here. I'm not sure how much health it has. I could go ahead and scan it, but I'm too lazy. Okay, we'll scan it. $367 left. There we go. All carded. Oh, Venom Fangs. Yeah, that makes sense, Infinite. Let's have a look, shall we? Very briefly while we're here. If we go to card mod, I should have quite a few Anaconda cards, perhaps. I've got 25. Let's do 10, see what that gives us. Well, I've got 12, actually. It's not going to be life magic, is it? No, that's so stupid. Which one is it? It's not going to be time magic either. Status magic. I'm such an idiot sometimes. Oh, okay. We've got antidotes can do it. Oh, we've got plenty. We just need to make sure that we've got space. I wish I could actually delete magics, but I can't. I can only move them. Go on then, that'll do. Yeah, thanks guys. We're getting bio now. Status magic, of course. Zell can have it as well. That'll do for now. Hiya Chrissy, welcome to the stream. I'm at that annoying part now of the game where I keep getting full up with magics. It's a real nuisance. Yeah, card mod is very OP, Wes. If you need a magic, chances are you can card mod for it. Oh, you can delete magic. Cheers, Steve. I actually remember now. Just as you said that, I remembered. Well, about 5 seconds before, but I never said it because I was off the screen. But no, I really appreciate that. I think it's this girl we speak to. What a time for hot dogs. I suppose it's always time for hot dogs. Guys, your greens. I'm sure that'll come in useful later, once we're hunting for those chocobos. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? There we go, nice easy card. Right, I think we can rest up. This is the dormitory, isn't it? We've got Squall's bed here. Rest up and save up. You guys know I'm going to be taking advantage of that. How long have I been streaming for? An hour and 15 minutes. Let's keep going, shall we? Why not? Right, we've got a T-Rex all here. Oh no, there is a T-Rex all coming up, but that's in the training centre. This isn't the training centre, it just reminded me a bit of the training centre. A Grendel though, we don't really need the Dragon Fangs anymore. I'm going to try attacking it. I'm going to attack it again with Renoa. They do have quite a bit of health, these Grendels. There we go. I don't know about 2 hours, Shana, but we'll keep going for a while. I can't remember when the next save point is, but... Oh, is it the library, is it? Oh, GF Cyber Learn Magic bonus. I suppose that's helpful. What should we get her on next? I think she's learned all her abilities that we need. Yep. I'll give her a boost. I can't even be bothered with these others. I'll learn them later. They just take up space for now because I don't really summon Guardian Forces in battle. Oh, thanks for reminding me though, Chrissy, about that. Tent. Right, 2 more areas to go. Oh, okay, Crystal. I think the one in the library is the only fixed one, though, isn't it? I don't think it's the library, though. I'm sure it's here. This is the training centre. Because this is where they spawn naturally, isn't it? I thought this is where that you got the fixed encounter of a T-Rex, or... Could be mistaken, though. Maybe it is the library. What an entrance. So which one's this? Oh, this is the T-Rex or... Yeah, I thought it was. Kind of makes sense to have the T-Rex or the forced encounter of the training centre because this is where they can naturally spawn, isn't it? Right, so we're going to have to do quite a bit of damage to it before it'll be carded. So we'll hit it with Squall as well. In fact, Zelda's so little damage, probably won't bother. I'll just need to stay on top of its health totals. How much health? 11,000. It's level 10 now, is it? So I will be carding it. But we are going to be going ahead and just doing quite a bit of damage first. Right, let's speed things up, shall we? Bum, 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 bum. I don't want to kill it. Let's just, I best see how much health it's got left actually now. 1153. Well, I definitely won't be attacking it with Squall. Yeah, I'm not going to be getting Odin until it doesn't get replaced by Gilgamesh, if that makes sense. There we go. Goodbye, T-Rexor. That is how you kill T-Rexor without getting experience. Oh, that sounds like a fun way though, Crystal. Ah, Carbuncle's learned HP Junction. Don't actually need it right now. I suppose it's useful for later on. Let's go for Vitality. Oh, the status attack. The bonuses are useful, but I won't really need them until I'm leveling. So we'll go for the status attacks and defences for the time being, I think. You can, Samuel. The thing is, you actually have a higher chance of carding the bigger the gap between their max HP and their current HP. So you're right, you can just do one bit of damage and then just spam card. But I just tend to find that with the T-Rexors, it's good to lower them to quite a bit first because it gives you that higher chance of carding then. Right, one of these should give us an item, shouldn't they? Yep. Yeah, if you get Odin, as soon as he becomes available, then later on he's replaced with Gilgamesh, who's an inferior Guardian Force. If you don't get Odin until after he would otherwise normally be replaced, then you keep him throughout the rest of the game, but you don't get Gilgamesh. If that makes sense. Don't send Squall to sleep. You're so annoying, you naughty gnat thing. Oh yeah, he's awake. He's awake. Time to start carding. Hey, Red Mario. Yes, we ploughed through the missile base. And we are now in Garden. You're absolutely correct. Right, we need to speak to the girl as part of Zell's quest. We also get, I believe, a better item, don't we? Yeah, we get a Mega Phoenix. I don't know what we get if we don't have Zell, but it ain't a Mega Phoenix. It's something that's not as good. Right, we can go back now. We've gone around the entire place. No, no he's not. Was he an achievement in the 2013 Steam version, Mark? I can't remember if he was or not. Hi Jacob, I do believe that Square were quite a bit lazy with the remaster. For me, I just enjoy playing it because I get the opportunity to grab some trophies on the PS4. And I'm having a lot of fun with it, although I put that down to the fact that I'm just playing Final Fantasy VIII rather than a remastered version of Final Fantasy VIII. But the improved character models are a nice change. Looking forward to the fans modding the PC version so I can check those out. Those mods and stuff. A lot of people criticise the fact that the backgrounds weren't updated. I think that's the major thing that people say is the cause of it being a lazy update more than anything. Rinoa, I believe I start that quest after this whole section here. Yeah, I'm definitely. I've already started like a little mini series, Urgent Force, on abolishing rules and stuff. And as I make my way through the game, I'll definitely be, continuing on with that, so that we can get the Queen of Cards trophy and just get the rules where we want them all over the place. James, thanks for subbing. I mean, Final Fantasy IX, I don't think had 16:9 aspect ratio, did it? But I'm pretty sure it at least filled the top and bottoms of the screen. You see how on this stream, I've got that little bit of text at the top, and I'm not plugging the super chat, I assure you, just as an illustration. It's in that black bar. That isn't what I've done on the stream. That's just empty space that the game doesn't fill up for some strange reason, and I'm not sure why that is. They could have stretched it to fill up the top and bottom. Still would have had black bars on the side in a 4:3 aspect ratio, but at least it would have filled the screen. So kind of weird that it didn't. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Samuel. You can make a good start on the quest. You can do most of it, in fact. But then you'll finish it a little bit later on. And as has been suggested, it's a good idea to equip Mug before the next bit. I do think his hair's inconsistent. It doesn't seem to match up now with the cinematic Squall's hair. And in some of the scenes as well, it just changes to black, which is pretty darn bizarre if you ask me. I think that's to do with the lighting and stuff, but his hair actually changed his colour to black, which is really quite weird. Yeah, before you can start the main quest itself, CC card quest, before you can battle the first person, you need to do 15 card games in Balamb Garden. But card games in the cafeteria, and I think the classroom, which are probably the two places where you've played the most card games, don't actually count towards that total, unfortunately. Lovely Squall. That's one way of putting it, Steve. Maybe that was Square's plan all along. Maybe they thought if they can distract everyone by censoring Siren, nobody will notice the backgrounds and all the other work that they haven't done. Although they misunderstood the fans, because they noticed both. Whereabouts are you in the game at the moment, Mariah? Are you still in Balamb Garden, or have you moved on from there yet? You said you was trying to farm the 50 ruby dragons, didn't you? So I'm guessing you're still in Balamb Garden, is that right? Oh, Squall. Oh, please don't, Craig. Especially when combined with random. Wow, that is very close now, Mariah. Very close. You might want to make a backup save file once you've got them as well, Mariah. So if ever you want to play the game in future, from the beginning, you haven't got to do that farming again. You can just start up from a little bit later on in Balamb Garden and have all 50 Ruby Dragon cards. I think that's from the CC card group. Poochie Head. Hey, congrats, Samuel. Well done on getting the platinum. I think I'm about 20-something% through. How can he force us to open the junction menu? Anyway, what I'm going to do is just give Renoa the mug ability. I think we'll take off Spirit plus 20% in its place. And now we've got a lot of climbing down to do. Oh, if I remember, the Leviathan card can be an absolute pain in the butt to get. No, I won't be streaming tonight, unfortunately. I've already committed to watching Aladdin, the Disney cartoon, with my daughter. So I'll be doing that instead. Yeah, come on, Squall. You know what to do. Kamiju, thanks for subbing. Oh, the oil boils. Yeah, they're coming up, aren't they? Having fire, I think, junction to elemental attacks always a nice thing to do against them. Yeah, no problems, Mariah. Pretty dangerous. Oh, that sounds interesting, Red Mario. I have used the Premiere feature myself, which was pretty fun. Right, I'm going to stick Fibergar onto that then, as Squall suggests. Who has... Yep. Fibergar, where are you? There you are. Who else has got... Okay, there we go. I don't think Zell has it. Zelly boy... No. But he can have his strength back now. So put pain on there. I'll just do it automatically rather than trying to find it. Come on. There we go. Hi, Cedric. Welcome to the stream, dude. Yes, I am at the Balamb Garden section, where we're going down into the MD level of Balamb Garden. Another ladder. Yeah, it's just the first area, Red Mario, isn't it? You're right, where Tri-Faces can be found. So should we take off the no battle encounters thingy? In case we bump into any, because you can mug them, can't you? Start getting the curse spikes. Although I'm pretty sure you can get 100 curse spikes later, can't you, from refining a card, a rare card? Just got a niggle in my mind telling me that. I'll check it out later. Oh, we have to mash square here again, don't we? Yes, I got the Renoa card. Grant. And I lost the Ifrit card as well. Oh, we can't do it. I've just realised we need to get the others to help. And you can do it now with Zell. But it's really hard. Brr. It is actually impossible to do solo, though, this is. There we go. Whew. Why are we walking? That's weird. Has anyone else encountered a glitch where the world map theme continues to play? Are you playing the PC version, Chibi? Because one thing I've heard is that there's a music bug on the PC version where the music switches back from the PlayStation soundtrack, which is what the remastered version comes with, to the original MIDI files that came with the PC port, which is kind of unusual. Yeah, that's right. I'm looking forward to getting Ifrit back because he's one of the cards that I love to play in my standard triple triad card games. She certainly isn't, is she? She let the boys handle that one, Shana. You guys are terrible, you really are. This is actually a decent draw point, so let me see who's got the highest magic stats. 44, you suck. 63. Squall is on the case. We've got 8 full lives. Now, who got 4 earlier? We'll stick them together. It might have been Selfie, which equates to Rinoa in this case. If I actually go to Magic, would be helpful. I do sort of know what I'm doing, guys. I know that I can give the impression I don't, but we'll get there. Right, full life, yes. Give that to Squall. He can have 12. Still not enough to worth worrying about junctioning it, but we're building it up. It's just annoying that there's no save point in this bit. So it's not really a viable farming opportunity, is it? Their most common, their full life is best. Yeah, it is. It's great. Full life is the best ability you can put on HP, isn't it? The only downside is the fact I've only got 12 of them right now. Which doesn't really make it worthwhile as a junction at that point. But perhaps if we have quite a bit then later on, then it is definitely worth junctioning them, for sure. Yeah, you can encounter tri-faces. I didn't actually know that, Red Mario. But the problem is there's no save point. So I just worry about getting destroyed. We need to go up first. Can't do anything else. We can't go back to the previous area yet because we split the party up. So that Squall's by himself. Oh, really, Samuel? That's interesting. I didn't think there was a save point there. No, I haven't got Ifrit back yet. I don't think you can get him back, Matthew, until Fisherman's Horizon later on. Yeah, she also plays another one, doesn't she? Yeah, did that work for you, did it, Craig? The Sight and Grat bow glitch? Because a lot of people got Sight and Grat, I think. Thanks for that video, which was awesome to see. We need to go down the ladder, but I can't get on it for some reason. Yeah, there we go. Ah, okay, Red Mario. Good to know. Yeah, I probably won't be farming them here, Mark. I think it's more of if you encounter them and manage to get some of the curse spikes or whatever it is, then that's a bonus because you don't have to get them later. But yeah, I probably won't be farming them. I might kill a couple. Alright then, so I'm going to keep the fire junctions active, which is strongly recommended. Roxana, welcome to the stream. We'll see how we get on. This is quite a difficult encounter. A couple of people have said that. But we've got Mug active. So I'll probably keep that active. Just keep that on now. The only other thing that you might be interested in knowing here is that it's good if you can to put Blind on status defense, since these are susceptible to that particular negative status ailment. I thought Renoa had it. Yes, she does. So, where's Blind? There it is. 14. Where the heck's the rest of it? Guess we'll give it to her from somebody else. Ah, there we go. Just want to check one thing, guys, because I've just had a memory, Ingram, that tells me that I've got the status ailment wrong. Just on Google. What's this boss called? Oil Boils, isn't it? Okay, little tip then, guys. Instead of having Blind on status attack, probably doesn't do nout. You want to put it on status defense because they have Blind. These guys do. Or some of their abilities or something do it. So if you can put Sleep on status attack. Yeah, thanks for clarifying that as well, folks. So put Sleep on status attack. And then Blind on status defense. And that should see you good. I mean, it doesn't really make much of a difference because only Renoa can actually have status defense, but... Isaiah, welcome to the stream. And yeah, we're making good progress. Thanks for joining us today. How are you doing? Yep, I've got Firegar on, I believe, Squall, which is helpful because he's our strongest physical attacker. I believe we've got it on... let me just check. It's on Renoa as well, then. Yeah. So Renoa and Squall should be doing a nice bit of damage. Now, these guys won't have much health because they're low level. They also won't have anything interesting to draw. So, quite frankly, I don't expect them to be all that challenging. Okay. Let's keep moving on, shall we? Oh, nice stuff. Pancakes. I love me some pancakes. Where the heck are they? Let's just turn off random enemy encounters. We have to click something. Oh, well, we've got a seed level. Well, we've got some gil for it anyway. I'm such an idiot, I completely forgot about the flipping switch. We're fumbling through, folks. Here they come. I knew we had to open that gate, I just completely forgot we did it before the actual bosses spawned. So, nothing exciting to draw off these guys. I've got all of this good stuff. We're just going to start unleashing attacks on them, really. The blind is annoying. But we should be able to mug some stuff off them. As you can see, they don't last all that long. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'll tell you what, I wish there wasn't a delay in chat. It's like 30 seconds or so. Come on, Renoa. See what you can steal. Oh, well. Don't think he's going to be surviving that. Yeah, that fiber guard junction makes a huge difference. Look at that. Not too challenging with the right setup. And at level 8 as well. Although that isn't a big deal in this game, since that just meant that the enemies were low level also. Oh, is this where you've actually been doing your farming then, Crystal? Yeah, they do a bit, don't they, John? Not particularly pleasant, is it? Right, I'm going to go for double saving action here. Just in case I ever want to play from this part again. All that farming pays off in the end, Roxana. Get you through battles a little quicker. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Grant. How are you? I'm not doing too bad at all. Thanks for asking. Wow, been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes. We've been going through so many exciting things, though, haven't we? Yep, we'll have a little bit of free reign again soon. So I didn't want to finish the stream until we'd got through the missile base and the Balamb Garden section. Yeah, some of those status effects are vile, aren't they, Crystal? Very, very nasty indeed. Good to hear, dude. It's not over yet, though. Not until we've got through the fairly interesting boss fight. Actually, that's later, isn't it? We can actually, I believe, start the quest. The card quest. Before taking on the Norg boss. Yeah, one of the things that Final Fantasy was famous for back in the day was the awesome pre-rendered cinematic cutscenes. Oh yeah, you got to be so careful, haven't you? I think I screwed up the last time I went into a dream sequence. Because you can't do anything about it once you're in it, can you? The heck? Yeah, just this one. Yeah, thanks, Shana. I've got alternative plans this evening. Thanks for stopping by with Views from the North. Enjoy the rest of your day. The heck, guys? I thought we just examined the console. Thing is, I am actually like smashing buttons here. It must be something else we need to click. Hit the centre from the right hand side. Okay, let's try that. Oh, it keeps turning around when I do that. I'm going to the wrong place. Yeah, confused is really nasty, isn't it? Really nasty. Don't tell me what the heck am I doing. Okay, I think whatever we've done, we've triggered it now. We've triggered it, just about. Got it. Probably next save point, Grant. Which I think is after these cutscenes. I'll be taking a break then. Oh, this is awesome, isn't it? The cutscene, the music. The concept of just Garden revealing itself as this huge mobile command centre. Yeah, no probs, Jump. Good luck in your various activities in game. Catch up with you laters. Oh, okay. That's interesting then, Crystal. Is that to do with the remastered version, is it? How far into disc 2? I think we need to speak to Sid again. Probably, I would suggest, because much of disc 2 is like story stuff. We do get free reign again soon. I'd say probably about a third. No, maybe not that much. Maybe just less than a third. About a third, I'd say. Oh, okay, Red Mario. Yeah, because we brought Zell, didn't we, for the Mega Phoenix. And then you get an extra scene, don't you? Or a different scene by bringing Renoa. Yeah, thanks, Grant. Are you guys going to be checking out Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I think it is, that's coming out in January, the remastered version? I've never played it before, but it looks pretty interesting. Is this whole scene only when you have Renoa with you then? Oh yeah, it must be, because she's in there. I suppose that's kind of like a little secret scene. Maybe Square were going to do one for one of the other characters from the other team as well, but couldn't be bothered in the end, so just did the one. Yeah, got you there, Grant. Same for me as well, especially because of the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which I'm saving up for. It's difficult to say, Serenity, because it depends how much content you do. Optional content. In terms of story, then probably Disc 1. Disc 1 is probably maybe the biggest. I guess they get progressively smaller, with Disc 4 being the smallest. But because you can do so much extra stuff, it's difficult really to say. Yeah, I've never played it before, Isaiah. I don't know if you have. But it's piqued my interest, and those of you that have played it before, the remastered version is actually coming with a little bit of extra content as well, some more dungeons and stuff. Morning, Dom. You have missed quite a bit. We went through the entire missile base and have done quite a bit of the Balamb Garden story. Balamb Garden is now mobile. Oh, okay, Crystal. Yeah, I don't remember some of the other Final Fantasies in the PlayStation era having those difficulties. Maybe they did as well. Yeah, that's why I never played it, Chibi. I never had a GameCube. Okay, Yum Yum. Yep, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, look forward to tomorrow. I've personally never really invested a lot of time in the Fallout series. I always intend to, but still haven't got around to it. I think Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 4, I've dabbled in for about 3 to 4 hours each. But not really any more than that, so I still need to get to them at some point. Yes, we can. Because we've got Rinoa, we'll be giving her a tour of the garden. In fact, we'll be doing that now. Because she don't give us a choice. Yep, sounds like you're in a similar situation to me then, Jonathan. Never played it, but might check it out. I guess one of the things with the remastered editions is they're not only interesting for the fans of the original game, but they're a good excuse for everybody to go and check them out for the first time if you haven't already, aren't they? Oh yeah, maybe I could do at some point, Corey. I'll have to check out some of the mods for that. Hey, Jonas. I appreciate that, thank you. I'm glad it's been helpful to you. Take her to the training centre and the infirmary. Okay. Let's start off with the infirmary then, shall we? Goodness me, Mark. I am finishing up soon, guys, honestly. Oh, man. Oh, do they, Arbushy? Which one's that? For the first one, do you mean? Well, it's great to have you here, Grant. Oh, Squall. Okay, we'll finish up with the training centre. Oh, what have the Final Fantasy VII Remake official channel just tweeted? Nothing of interest. Where was the training centre? I forget. I will actually learn my way around one day. Is this the training centre? Shh. I forgot about that dialogue. No, there it is. Thought it was. No, it's always awesome starting a new series. Tend to get a few extra people discover the channel when we do. And it's always great to have new folks. Can we take Rinoa, where we took Quistis earlier? Oh no, we can't apparently. We can't go down there, that's a shame. There is a CC member around here though, but we'll sort them out later, I think. Oh yeah, memorised by the colours of the floors. That's a good idea actually, Crystal. Like I said, one day I might start doing that myself. In about 20 years when I play through the game another 10 times. I might just about start to get used to all the different locations in Balamb then. Oh yeah, I forgot to visit them, didn't I? Right, which is the cafeteria? Here we go. Cafeteria, red floor. Oh, look who's in the queue for the hot dogs. It's Zell. Who would have guessed? Oh, is that right? Is it Serenity? Or one of the things with the remastered version, DC Rooms 1990, thanks for subbing, with the remastered version is that they've incorporated proper multiplayer. So maybe there'll be like matchmaking online so you can easily fill up a party or something. Is Legend of Dragoon available on PS4? A lot of people ask me about that game. I've never played it. Oh no, I have played it back on PS1. But I didn't know it had a remaster. Not a remaster, re-release type of thing. Look at Zell. Oh, that's interesting, Crystal. Wow, Zell is so emotional. He's letting people physically clip through him, look. Right, next up then, and final part of our tour today will be the library. Oh, is it PS3, is it? Yeah, it's probably why I've not played it for so long. I reckon I would have done if it was available on PS4. Renoa's got a shadow. Yes, it's a library, Renoa. It has these things called books. Oh, so no other dialogue. I thought there was in here. Unless we can go somewhere else. Oh, look who it is. Yeah, you're right, guys. She's here. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there's any more dialogue with Renoa, so we'll go ahead and leave at this point. Oh, there we go. Now she comes and joins us. Alright, well, we'll head back to... I guess we can go to the save point at the front. Oh, yeah. We get told to go to the master's room. Alright, the save point isn't here. It gets moved, doesn't it, before Garden, the events of chapter Osiris 2 begin. Alright then, folks. Well, I think that's the perfect opportunity to take a break at this point. 2 hours and 8 minutes of non-stop Final Fantasy VIII action. I think I need to go and get a cup of tea or something now at this point, and perhaps actually get on with some work. Appreciate you folks stopping by for the stream, though. It's been great chatting to you all. We've made some good progress, haven't we, today? Going through the missile base, and then through all the garden stuff. Now we can start the CC group quest, which I'll probably do. So if you're going to be around tomorrow, I should be streaming starting about the same time, 2 to 2:30 PM UK time. I'll make sure to schedule it, though, an hour or so before, because I know you've all got various time zones, and 2 to 2:30 PM UK time is not necessarily helpful to about 90% of you. So, yeah, thanks to everybody for stopping by. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you later. Take care. Yeah, I dare not do another hour. I think my head would turn to mush if I did. So, yeah, I'm going to finish the stream now before I change my mind. See you all later. Goodbye.